Hello everybody, we're getting ready for Facebook Live on Valentine's Day. Let's see where we go tonight. Hi everybody, this is Ruth Theresa with Thursday Night Live. I am so excited to be with you on Valentine's Day. I have so many questions that have been sent in ahead of time, so that's getting fun. And I know everybody hasn't logged in on yet. So I am going to be so excited when everybody starts logging in. There we go. So we will get started with a little bit. This is February 14th, 2019, Valentine's Day. I've got a couple of you on already. Miss Jennifer's coming on. I am going to be answering some questions that were emailed to me prior. So if you are not able to make it and you have, hi Miss Jennifer, if you have some questions and are not able to join in, please know that you can email me during the day up until about 7 o'clock at night prior to the live, and I will answer your question online or during the show, and then you can listen to the recording later on and get your answer. I will be traveling a lot over the next couple of months. That's just kind of the way my schedule is running out. So I've got, I will be heading to Dallas February 22nd for a one-day show out there. I will be heading to Galveston February 17th, right before that, to do a group reading very close to Galveston, and then I'll be there. So if I have any clients that wanted to get together or do a house blessing or do a group reading that afternoon or that evening, please let me know. I can schedule you in now. So the other thing is I will be doing an online psychic 101. Hello, Miss Karen. I will get to your questions in just a second. So I'll be doing a Psychic 101 sometime late March, early April. So if you're online and can't come to Sugar Land or Houston area to get your class, we are going to do something online, and it looks like I've got a couple of people interested, and we'll see where that goes from there. And then my next open to the public group reading here in Sugar Land, Texas is going to be April 6th. So I've got a lot of stuff coming on. Hello, Miss Henia. So Miss Karen asked, when will my son get the mental health? Karen, I kind of feel with your son, it's one of those, he doesn't believe he needs help, and so that's kind of the problem. That's where you get into issues, is that he doesn't believe he has any issues, that he doesn't have any problems, even though he's had issues with drugs and alcohol before. He feels like it's beneath him, and therefore it's one of those, hopefully he'll see the light soon, and that will change his attitude and get him to turn around. It's one of those, he is such a potential in this life. He is such an amazing guy with some amazing talents. He's really got some psychic gifts going on. So I do hope that he turns that around and really comes to grips with the abilities that he has, so he can get better. Let's see, Miss Jade, Miss Ruth, my question is, should I keep my current? I kind of get, Jade, that you should buy the BMW, which is kind of interesting. It's one of those, I do feel like there are some issues with your car, your current car, and so I would say go ahead and get the BMW. It's one of those, I feel like it's going to be something more reliable for you. Hi, Miss Sandra. Yeah. Okay, so Jennifer wants to know if she has any messages from her spirit guides. Your spirit guides are telling you to trust. There's a lot of changes coming in and around you right now. So trust that these changes are good for you, and trust that you're ready to go through them and move forward in your life. It's one of those, there's a lot of trust going on. So you've got to trust them, and they're going to trust you. But most of all, you need to trust yourself. Let's see. Kendra. He is still looking over you, Kendra. Brian is still looking over you. He pops in on occasion. It's one of those. I do know that there's a lot of changes going on in his family right now. And so he's been checking up on his family a lot, but he still cares for you deeply and is so excited that you're still part of the family unit, that you're still part of that family as much as he loved you. Okay, Miss Sandra, you're asking to open up a mobile coffee shop. I do feel like that will be something that you'll really enjoy. I would also say that there are some other things that, you know what I'm saying, of course, muffins and cookies and that sort of thing, but I do feel like it's something that is right up your alley, that creativity part. The really fun part is what you're going to enjoy about that. It's one of those, I do feel like you're going to have to bring in some help. I know you are a strong woman, but you don't like to accept help as much as you should. So just let you know ahead of time, they're telling you to go ahead and get some help laying this out once it starts establishing that you can not always have to be there with it, okay? You've already got enough to babysit without something else. Okay, Janelle. Okay, Janelle, it's one of those, your son has a lot of abilities, and I know he's only 3, but it's one of those, I often tell people at this age, they kind of like a front door in Houston where you get everything that comes in, and so he does have some demonic energy around him. I do feel like that there are ghosts with him from the family. A great-grandfather or a great-great-grandfather to him is around. The taller, skinnier one with the slender face is there. So it's one of those, you've got to get him in some classes, or you need to start getting some classes for yourself so you can understand how to keep him protected. Miss Mary, hello, Miss Mary, hello, Miss Mary. So let's see what Miss Mary will be having a baby this year. Mary, I don't feel like a baby is coming this year, but I do feel like the possibility of a baby in 2020. So it may be that you end up getting pregnant this year, but the baby is not born until 2020. Okay. Okay. Miss Sandra, okay. A couple of questions while I'm waiting for some more questions to come in too. I am coming to Arizona. That was one of my questions I got emailed to me this afternoon. I will be going back to Arizona sometime this fall, sometime September or October time frame, like I did last year in 2018. I really enjoyed the time frame, and if you're in one of my Arizona people, I would love for you to host me with your friends and family, do a private reading with me while I'm there. I'm usually there for about a good 5 to 6 days or so, if not a week. So if you want to get with me while I'm there, I will definitely be excited about that. And then Iris emailed and asked, is her new job going to be in New York? And I do feel like it's going to be in New York, but this company or this place is going to have a lot of ties to Boston. And it may be that the job is based out of New York, but you work in the Boston area, something like that. But there's a lot of Boston stuck in there, and it may be their headquarters is in Boston and one of the locations is in New York. Let's see. I've got a couple of other things that I'm coming up with. I am going to Galveston February 28th, 27th. For the day. I'm going up to Dallas the 22nd. So if someone, that's a Friday. So if someone wants to get with me in Dallas, we can definitely make that happen. And then I will be doing my Psychic 101 online for my clients that are not close to me. And that will be sometime March or April. And that will be all online, just sitting on your computer screen watching me. And then my next group reading here in Sugarland is going to be April 6th. So get it on your calendar. Tickets will go on sale soon, and they'll be discounted at the beginning like we did last time. And hopefully we'll top out and we'll end up going to a hotel close by and having lots more friends. Let's see, Victoria. I do feel like he went through your house the other day. I kind of get some mixed feelings about it. I feel like he's looking for something, he's searching for something, and I'm not quite sure what it is. But I don't feel like he has some really good intentions 100% of the time. Okay. Deanna wants to know, Ruth, I want to know if I should accept a job offer. I kind of feel like this first one, if it comes back and it's amended, I do think that it's something that you should take, but not right off the bat. I would hold off a little bit on this one because I do feel like there's some others that are coming in that may work out better for you. So that's what they have to say to you. So let's see. Let's see. Charlie is asking, is there any negative energies in and around? There are some negative energy, and I would say most of it's produced by like our words and our verbiage, and this goes for everybody. It's one of those, what you say when you say everything goes bad, or you stub your toe out of bed and everything starts going, and you're just going, oh, that's my day. It's just going, I'm just waiting for the next bad thing to happen. I'm waiting for the next blah, blah, blah thing to happen. We're asking for it to come in and to be bad for us. So it's one of those, it's something that's really important to know that our energy is calling that into us. So make sure that you're changing your words. But it's one of those, if you're interested in the salt lamps, I do have some here. If you're looking for a certain size or whatever, I can get those dimensions from you. You can always email me or call me. And I am placing a lot more orders. So I have a lot more of them in stock. I have a shipment coming in here in the next couple of days. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. I've got salt lamps. Let's see. Kendra, you're very welcome. Deborah, should you accept this job offer? I do feel like this is a job offer that's good for you. It's one of those that has a potential to grow into something that you're really going to like and enjoy as a job. So I would definitely say, Deborah, this is a job that you should really jump in on. And my screen is not moving forward. Hopefully y'all are, there we go. Here we go. We pop forward. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Miss Amanda. With all of your energy, I put crystals on my other computer so it gets a little bit better. So if y'all have got any questions, let me know. Miss Katie, hello. Miss Victoria, you're very welcome. Charlie, you're very welcome. Janelle. So Sandra, I'll go back since I don't have any other questions on the board right now. I don't feel like the job offer that comes in that he's got set up for an interview, I do think it's really close to what he wants, but I don't think it's 100% match for him. I would say, hang on, there's a better one coming out there. Okay. Okay, any other questions out there? Questions. Like I said earlier, there are some things coming up. I'm heading to Dallas on the 22nd. I'm heading down to Galveston on the 27th. Those two back to back. And then I've got my next group reading here in Sugar Land coming in on April 6th. So it's one of those, and that'll be a long one. That'll be a 7 to 10 here at my home in Sugar Land. If not, it'll be at a hotel close by. So I've got tickets coming up on sale on those. That it's going to be a really great one. Let's see. Katie, I would say go ahead and start looking for a new job, and I do feel like you're going to hear about it from word of mouth, so you may be sending your resume around and find out through word of mouth. I feel like that you don't have a lot of friends in that industry that you're in. You have some friends that are spread out, so it's one of those, start talking to your friends that you do have in the industry and start reaching out to others. I do feel like there's a better job out there for you, and not so stressed, because you really are, girlfriend, you stressed. It's not good. It's not good at all. My computer gets really slow when energy gets high, which is not good if you're a psychic, huh? Raymond wants to know, okay, hold on. Wants to know about a court date on the February 19th. How will it go? I do feel like it's not really going to go in your favor. It's one of those, there's a lot of attitude issues, so I'm not sure if it's your attitude or the judge's attitude or the court's attitude against you. So it's something that you need to be very cautious about when you go in there. When you have an attitude, basically when you have an attitude, their energy comes up to match you. So if you start calming down, their energy will start calming down. Does that make sense? So you've got to go in there with the right attitude, and it'll make it easier. Actually, Miss Debbie, I've had Brian with me most of the day, knowing that y'all are going to be checking in with me tonight. And he has several different messages for you guys. First off is that he loves you, and he is so happy about the court date today, how everything went. So he is super stoked about that. It's one of those, and I almost feel like he's like almost apologizing that y'all had to go through this, that y'all had to go through all of this because of choices that he's made. So that's something that he's really, I don't want to say upset about, but something that's concerning him. Here we go again. There we go. Here we pop for it. Okay. I am considering going part-time. Amanda, so about going part-time, I really do think that you should, and I don't think that you should wait till the end of the year. So if you're thinking like November, December timeframe, I feel like that should really start in like August or September timeframe. It's going to make your life a little bit easier. And there's some family issues at home that may be coming up around that same time frame, which you'll be happy that you already have that in for that time frame. So know that that's something coming at you. Hi, Miss Sissy, how are you doing? So changes are coming around. Computer moving slow again. I am getting a new computer though. Okay. Okay. Y'all got another question? Let me know. If not, I can just keep on talking. I can talk to myself. I could talk all day long. Well, I actually do talk all day long, so that's no big deal. I talk all the time. It's one of those, like I said, I will be heading to Dallas on the 22nd, Galveston on the 27th. My next group reading in Sugarland will be on April 6th. That's a brand new date. We just pinned that date down for us. And then I'll be doing a psychic online, and that will be the end of March, beginning of April timeframe. And I'm not sure what dates we're going to work with on that yet. I'm waiting for a few more students to be interested in that. So we've got some dates that'll work for everybody. So I know it's going to pop in just a second. You're very welcome, Amanda. I'm glad that worked for you. If y'all have got any questions, if you haven't already asked your one question, please go ahead and post your question now. I know the computer's going a little bit slow, but I will get to all your questions. I know, what is it, last week or the week last week, that we had some major computer issues and had to restart in the middle of the show. So that made it a little bit more difficult. So if there was a question you asked then that you didn't get an answer to, please let me know, and I will get that answered for you. There we go. Okay, here we go. Sissy, your sister will make it home tomorrow. I do feel like there's going to be some delays on the flight, more than anything else, but she will be home safe and sound and have an amazing story and some amazing time. It's one of those, I want you to know that everything is going to be okay. You worrying about it doesn't make it better. It actually makes it worse. So just think of seeing her come off the plane, and it's one of those, make sure that you get a chance to say hi, and that there's some amazing energy that she's been around down in Tahiti. Let's see. I've got a couple more questions coming in. Okay. Any messages from your son? I don't get any messages from him today. I'm not sure why. And I do feel like he's the one who told me about the coffee, about the shop and the other items. He's the one who told me about that. So he's around you, Sandra, all the time and listening to you gawp about everything. Let's see. Raymond, I'm answering these just because I don't have any other questions up on the board. If I had more questions by new people, I wouldn't be answering 2 questions. I don't usually care to answer 2 questions. It's one of those, if you have more than 1 question, then it means that we need to do a reading. Let's see. Raymond, I don't feel like you'll get your job back as a truck driver. I do feel like you may be going into a new company, or a much smaller company, which will do better for you. Let's see. So Mary's asking, is wondering if it's a good time to resign because of her mom's medical issues. I don't feel like it's quite yet. It's one of those, there will be a time that pretty soon that you'll have to do that. So it's one of those, and I don't feel like it's a resigning. I think they're going to let you take a leave of absence to help with your mom at this time, and then be able to come back if you choose to. Okay. Oh, the other thing is, so next, the next 2 weekends, 2 Thursday night lives, the 21st and the 28th, we will be doing Bring a Friend. I will have some gifts available. If you invite a friend, both of y'all need to first like my page, so it makes it easier for me to contact you. Second of all, let's see. Like the page, like the posting that you're coming to the event. It makes it easier. And then during the reading, they need to let me know who referred them. A friend of so-and-so, and she told me to come, whatever that is. That'll make it much easier on me to figure out where everybody came from. And I will pull the gifts according to what your angels and guides tell me that you need to be mailed. And so then we'll be in conference on Friday after you win, to let you know what you get, and your address, so I can mail that out to you. So if you have any questions, hi Miss Veronica, if you have any questions, post them now. I have 4 waiting. That is so slow tonight, guys. Y'all are throwing some heavy energy at me. Okay. Okay, Veronica, next time when you ask for an angel card, tell me what area you want an angel card reading in. It helps a little bit in what's coming through. And the message I get is answered prayers. And so there's a lot of prayers that you have been praying for, a lot of information that you've been asking for. It's one of those, make sure that you know that those are answered prayers already. You just haven't seen it come through quite yet. So make sure that you are getting prepared for that. Those prayers are coming through. It may not be in our timing, but it's coming through. It's on its way. It's like the packages in the mail. It's already on its way. You're very welcome, Susie. Sissy. I do, it's one of those, I enjoy doing my Thursday Night Live. It's one of those, sometimes I don't get to everybody, and sometimes like this, I have plenty of people that are interested, but it's one of those, not as many. I know it's Valentine's Day, and a lot of people are spending their time with their honey. I completely understand, and I always appreciate when people say thank you to me. It's always nice. Y'all are a great one. We've got about 5 minutes left. Of course you can. It's one of those, the other side here is anytime we ask them to come and listen to us, to be around us, of course they hear us. They hear everything we say, especially when we call them. If we call them, hey mom, I need to tell you something, or hey, so-and-so, I need to tell you these things. They're right there to listen to you and kind of listen to you babble on about anything, just like Sandra's son. It's one of those, that's always an amazing thing when we feel like we're being heard. And also you can just feel their energy sometimes. I always tell people, when you think you feel them around you, to close your eyes for just a second and take a nice big deep breath and feel that energy. That's them. That's what they feel like without the bodysuit, without everything else. They're right there. So if y'all have any other questions, please post them now. It's one of those, like I said, I will be in Dallas on the 22nd, Galveston the 27th, and my next open to the public group reading here in Sugar Land will be April 6th. So that's something coming up. I have been invited to go back down to the valley to do a large group reading down there. That hasn't come through with dates yet or times, but that is a possibility of me coming back down to the Rio Grande Valley at some point later on this spring or summertime. It just depends, and it looks like that it might end up being May when I go down. That's kind of what we're looking at right now. So if y'all have any questions, if anybody's not answered any questions, I don't think Veronica, there we go, Veronica. You're very welcome. I'm glad, Jennifer. It's one of those, I'm so excited. I love when people invite other people, so I'm so excited about that. I'm excited that I look over all your messages that I can't always see during a live show. It's one of those, I can only see what you post on there. So if y'all have any other questions, maybe we'll end up a little bit early this evening. It's one of those, I wish y'all a very happy Valentine's Day. My husband and I went out for lunch together this evening, or this afternoon, and had a great time and just sat and chatted for a little bit. We've been married a little over 24 years, and right now we are just under 24 years, so we'll hit 24 years in May. The other fun part is Valentine's Day 19 years ago, I got a house. So this is the house I live in. This is my house. It's one of those, we love where we live and we love our neighborhood. So I love that y'all all attended. Next week, the 21st and the 28th, it will be Bring a Friend. So make sure that they're online, that they like my Facebook page, that they comment with your name of who referred them, and I will put those names in a bowl, and I will get a gift out ready for you that Friday to mail out to you guys. If y'all have any other questions, I am leaving. I think I got my other two. I'm coming to Arizona this fall, September or October time frame. I'm in Dallas the 22nd. I'm in Galveston the 27th, and group reading April 7th. April 6th. I hope y'all have an amazing Valentine's Day, and I hope to see y'all here next week, and I'll get to answer some more questions for you guys. Have a good one.